Indiana, Leah Boston, and it's Brianna Jones.
Allowing Connecticut to get extra possessions in transition.
For getting a huge win on Monday to get closer to their playoff hopes. Here's Ty Harris leaning in and drawing the foul. Got Caitlin Clark, 1 and 8 hole. She's helped dig the Fever nearly all the playoffs. Here's Caitlin Clark, wide open. Leaves the 3-ball.
Ball screen action forcing that switch, but she's the first down the floor.
There's Caitlin Clark trying to pick up the pace. Barrington flips it. Alyssa Thomas hangs and draws a foul.
To the Maryland Hall of Fame on October 18. That's a win. Of course, coming off the gold medal winning performance.
Fever struggling a bit out of the gates here, keeping control of the ball. And Alyssa. House, we saw Alyssa Smith get hit in the
a timeout that Christy Sides is not happy about having to call.
His first touch, backing her way in, and Boston banks it home.
Aaliyah Boston, if she's going to go one-on-one in the post, they're going to keep feeding her, and she's going to
had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits it here as Carrington gets inside. The step through shot won't fall.
She created off the dribble on her own.
Jones deep position,
and she leads the league in unassisted baskets.
And this coach here for the Indiana Fever as an assistant and a head coach for.
Hey, it was fun.
That Bonner shot will not count. It's a moving screen.
Oh, look at that back door. Beautiful. A beautiful setup.
Maybe more than any other team. They're aggressive defensively along the perimeter.
Atlanta. Most teams aren't bringing two to the ball to her anymore because she's got
extra pass. Lexi Hole buries a 3.
Your ball screen coverages on Caitlin Clark.
Mabry on the other end, ampersand, but the Fever give it away. And Carrington with the finish. And with the rebound, Hole can't finish underneath. Boston battling. Foul.
See, that's the kind of emotional play. Not hang, because she's certainly had it since the break.
So Alyssa Smith back. Smith spinning on the baseline and gets it to go.
Smith plays well. Indiana has a really good chance moving forward.
Her up a year ago. With Thomas here with 2 fouls as Clark gets inside and lays it in. 7 points here for Caitlin Clark. Bonner can't answer with a 3. He's sizing up Mabry. Mitchell knocks it down. Our first couple of minutes right back into high gear. Clark behind the back. Boston right up the middle, and it was blocked by Carrington. Spins and feeds for Thomas.
So your conversion, you know they're playing downhill.
And a backdoor pass, another one. Connecticut can slow you down, get you into the half court. In fact, they held New York to just 64 points on.
Oh, nice basket cut by Mabry. And she's
Smith had it knocked away right into the hands of Mitchell. Died. Feed to Smith, who buries a 3. Boston averages 3 a game, and that is a strong number for a center.
Smith hits one.
And now, this game has the league's 2 leading assisters. Caitlin Clarkson into the corner. Mitchell is open and splashes home a 3. She's here tonight, Aaliyah Boston, as Bonner has a 3-ball rim out. It's inside. Smith had it and lost it. Found its way to Carrington, who laid. Opportunity here for Dejanay Carrington.
I would label a team that is a bunch of hustlers, right? I mean, they're going to work than letting them score in transition.
Carrington couldn't come up. Lexi Hole getting her 2nd start of the season.
Before they fly.
I'm sure she imagined herself doing a lot of. Here's Carrington spinning inside, fading, and drawing.
Make it hard for you.
Score the hottest tickets in basketball of their 20 road games already. So they're in a good spot to make the playoff.
Next to each other on the Indiana bench.
But Wheeler hits a 3 shots. And Bonner lost the handle. 9% from the floor against one of the elite defenses. Oh, and Dantas, a little 2-man game as Dantas gets inside but leaves it. Bonner setting the screen, and Hull knocks it away. Bonner has to hoist from way outside, and that's off the mark. Pot down to 5, wrap around pass, and Boston the patience. Mabry launches and misses on a 3.
You got where she gets a lot of her triples.
Clark looking inside, and near Mitchell kind of hanging out there in the paint. Right back for Boston, who muscles it in. Her way around, sets up Olivia Nelson-Ododa, who gets it to go. Going right back at Ododa. Right hand hook shot won't. Ty Harris going behind the back and getting to the rim. Carolina Indiana gives it away. There's Mabry off the screen, but it was an illegal one. Playing ahead to Thomas, who's so lethal in transition. Thomas got it to go. Wheeler steps into a three and connects. Down a 21-foot three-pointer earlier, but it's Harris with it. Here's Dantis, extra pass, Lexi Hull. Get on the dribble. Dantis pulls up and leaves a three ball short. Clark switched on to by Jones, steps back. Can't connect on a three. Thomas is open and can't connect from the mid-range, too strong. Indiana with a three-point lead here.
Indiana Fever games. How about that?
Very cool, very fitting. He's in attendance. Led by 9, Connecticut by 6. Mitchell is showing there last year as well, a key mid-season acquisition here for Clark. Feeds Fag Bentley, who finds some space, shot too strong.
Hard to the other end. She doesn't get in that drag action. First post.
With 8 early points. Although Boston kick out, here is Clark. Harris working into a double team, and that was off Harris last. Thomas knocks it away. Lexi Hull has to fire, and why not? Is Mabry answering with a three. Well, both of Lexi Hull. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
Another triple. Boy, Indiana's shooting it well. They already have 8 3-point. Good guard-to-guard switch there by Indiana.
Thomas has been really strong. Right back for Lexi Hull, who buries a three.
Exit cuts to the three-point line.
Hensible 13 for 17 from the three-point line. The screen waits for Boston, who cashes in.
More screening action.
6 assists in the first half. Feeding inside for Smith. Good. Mabry just hits the deck, no whistle either way. Taking in some Fever basketball here as Smith gets in. The growth here from the Fever from early June, the last time they played Connecticut.
That inversion to the block. Inverting inside, and how about
Mitchell sidestep? Sees the clock fire away. Bank shot won't fall. A nice defense to Smith, trying to create on the drive, hangs but can't finish. Nice movers if she hurries. Carrington takes it right into hole and finishes. Mitchell, shot clock winding down again. Had it stripped from behind. Pass Carrington. It was right on the money.
What a pretty leave.
Been able to kick it into gear. Well, nobody picked up Thomas, who comes right up the middle. Bouncing Boston, step through. It's an offensive foul.
Sure.
Honor on a second effort. It won't fall. And then it's Nalissa Smith, Brianna Jones. Smith taps it. Carrington stole it. Situations here this year. And Bonner hangs and finishes. It turns. And so Bonner with the technical free throw. And then and Clark gives it away. It's Carrington with the steal, and Connecticut can't make them pay. Smith with the putback, and it bounces home. And Thomas just pulls over Nalissa Smith. It's an offense foul where you have to be set. It looked like she put her shoulder down.
I think in real time it looked like she lowered her shoulder.
Snap an 11-game losing streak here to Connecticut. The last time it felt like eons ago. And ever since, Carrington had the chance to put Connecticut in front, but missed the Nalissa Smith, it's her 5th foul.
It's a good challenge by Stephanie White.
So the Fever go through Boston, one of their pillars, and Boston gives it away. Carrington the hesitation, the step through, the find to Bonner, and now Connecticut. Lexi Hull fire away. Why not? Bonner, dangerous pass. Boston comes up with a steal.
The ball.
Smith gets inside and draws the foul.
Time to load up to the strong side, but when you catch it that deep,
points, and it's just gone into double digits. The Fever have, where Tamika Catchings was the best player.
Doing a really good job jumping to the ball right there. And see now.
Clark the shot fake, Clark the drive, and they got her. Carrington got her.
Entries.
Here's Boston off the mark on a three. Clark launch ahead. Mitchell behind the defense. Caitlin Clark's 4th assist. Here is Jones from the mid-range.
But you also have
she and Boston. Boston pulls up. That can't cap it off with a three. Look at Fag Bentley hustle. Be surprised by anything Caitlin Clark does anymore, but to do the behind the back there. He will not. In fact, Bentley easily wins. Clark, step back, hits a three. There's no defense for that. Carrington with it. Does Clark have up her sleeve this time? Oh, she gets it to go. Maybe could have got it for Caitlin Clark. And Thomas just runs over Clark.
Not going to look at this.
Mitchell pulls up. Here hit 11. Thomas in the post, but they get it to her. Thomas fumbles it, but found its offensive rebound. Here's Bonner on the drive, and in fact, Bentley just ripped it away.
Makes a diving play on the floor. Now makes
inside. Here's Fagbenle with the reverse. It's not enough. Perfect cap to a terrific sequence for Fagbenle, who gets back in transition. Extra pass. Mitchell is wide open.
Is jacked up, and Mabry says, "Bring it down a notch."
Looking for more. Looking aggressive. That's a deep two. The new franchise record when she gets there. And here's Mabry from the mid-range. Clark splits the double and the floater.
There's the floater.
Back inside, Nelson Adota over Boston, skips out. Pounding defense by Carrington, who took it away. What a find she was here by this. There by Carrington. Here's Burton going coast to coast and laying it in. And Boston will let it fly and can't connect. Connecticut went from down.
Christy Sides and her staff do an excellent job of that.
And Care does have 4 fouls. Quarter.
She has not missed at the free throw line.
It does miss there. Clock down to 5. Whips it in for Mitchell. Smith came down with it, but she's on the ground.
They've had a couple of deflections and tip balls down there, and she gets a hand on it.
And Thomas just fires it up, launching ahead, and Hull with an answer on the other end. What a pass. Pass Mabry sets up Burton. That one rattles out. Clark fires, but can't hit on a 3. Out of the hands of Nelson Adota, and take it right at her, but Adota responds with a drive. Last minute looking for Boston. The pass was a little too far ahead. Boston backing her way inside. Deep position. She won't miss from there. Thomas going to work on Smith. And that shot won't fall with the shot.
Fender, not let her get that deep.
Oh, ran right into a wall, flipped it up.
And 1 to go along with it. Or 4th if you count Caitlin.
Certainly. Oh, Carrington weaving. Smith the shot fake, driving on Thomas. Hangs, but can't finish. Indiana fine with her shooting. Mabry off balance. Boston right there underneath, but Connecticut swats at it. Oh, look.
Dialed in right now. This is where Connecticut has experience. They've got
Boston and Jones. Boston wins the tip. Mitchell trapped back at Thomas, got right around her. Too far underneath. Boston lost it.
She makes these moves around the rim. She works so hard to get there.
Back if you win is so important.
You also a chance. It's situational loss.
See her trying to peer her way through the trees. She didn't see it. I don't think you'd like this challenge and this replay to be swift. Players in double figures, and Boston would be the 5th. Almost. You would like pace of play to come into these reviews here when it's on a call that really was clear in live action.
Offensive rebound and tapped out of bounds,
right.
So that's correct.
Trying to turn the corner, gets inside, and shot too strong. Carrington's been lethal in the second half. The step through lays in 21 fast break points as Mitchell fires away for consecutive 20-point games as Jones spins inside, feeds to Boston. Oh, Boston the spin. Oh, but misses at the rim.
Then they get 2 points on the other end.
Smothered by Carrington, but Mitchell just blew by her, then lost the handle. Break opportunity, and will have their shot at the foul line. Knocks that one down.
Because she adds so much other value to her teammates.
Oh, back for Mitchell, catch and shoot, buries a 3. Trying to earn their 15th win as Mabry just shrugs off. Mitchell turns the corner, feeds Boston, won't miss that time. Burton getting some big minutes down the stretch. Mabry fire away, not that to 9. Mitchell catch and shoots, hits a 3, and it's not call.
Christy Sides is asking if it was a
Thomas, handoff, Mabry. No, Boston
game slippage.
Clark on the drive, Clark lays it in. Thomas splits the double, leaves it short. Boston the rebound. Clark shrugs her off. Oh, it was halfway down. Actually, Hull has the assignment of Marina Mabry and Stephanie White.
Shot didn't go in.
Oh, you watched her reaction. The moment she missed it, she put her hands on her head. Here's a look at our Indiana members' credit units.
It's not their back to the basket post-up game where they've gotten their...
Thomas, shot clock down to 4. They're not going to get the 2 for 1. Thomas had it knocked away.
What a...
Temi Fagbenle coming up in a massive spot defensive 17.
Because I didn't see the officials going to the monitor.
I'm not sure where the...
Because Connecticut has been so good up the line, getting to...
See, both teams have their reset timeout. Hull trying to get it in and got it into Clark, and they immediately do foul.
This could become a 2-possession game, and Connecticut is not...
Now Hull will get it in. Kelsey Mitchell hits the deck, and there's a foul. Of whether that would be traveling or not. So what do Kevin Fahey, Jenna Renau, and Gina Cross in terms of where Kelsey Mitchell was on the ground?
You got to evaluate this play. I think they're going to come away with travel.
Is it traveling? With the Fever.
Start the game. And Christy Sides called a timeout.
Connecticut has dug down defensively. Just 31 points for Indiana in the second. Indiana, on the other hand, can pull within 16. They went for 12 straight years and haven't been since.
I guess in the review you can't find a violation. So I would not let Caitlin Clark catch it here. Kelsey Mitchell I would not let catch it.
And Hull is fouled there by Carrington, I believe. All of the officiating. You had the 3 that was disallowed by Indiana.
Keep the ball.
And Hull knocks down the first. Hull with 17 points in her side. Kick out Carrington. She is open. Can't hit the 3. It's 9 wins in their last 10 home.